Awesome. So you know that right before break, we were working on fact and opinion. We're going to continue that conversation today on fact and opinion by reviewing what a fact and an opinion are, looking at the differences between fact and opinion. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and this activity is not released to you yet because I want you focusing on the instruction and not the work. So you are going to, with your teacher, watch the video on slide 1. We're going to do that here. You're going to review the paragraphs on slide 2 and 3 as a class. And on slide 4, you're going to help me, your teacher, identify the facts and opinions by highlighting facts in orange and opinions yellow. Okay, so that's what we're getting ready to do. And I will actually need to open up my highlighting tools. There we go. So first we'll start off with this video, and as we're watching the video, I want you to think about what is the difference between a fact and an opinion. How do you know if a statement is a fact? How do you know if a statement is an opinion? Okay, alrighty, let's open this up. Here we go. Boop. Turn it up. Excellent, here we go.
Fact and Opinion for Kids by Teaching Without Frills. What is a fact? A fact is something that is always true. Facts can be proven. We can find facts by doing research in books or on the internet, or we can even do research of our own. Here's an example of a fact. Dogs need food and water to survive. This is a fact because it's always true, and you can prove it by doing research. So, what's an opinion? An opinion is what you think or feel about something. It cannot be proven, and your opinion might be different than someone else's. Here's an example. You may think dogs are the best pets. You may feel like dogs are so cute, but someone else may think, no way, cats are the best and they are way cuter. So now let's see if you can tell the difference between a fact or an opinion. Apples are fruit. Fact or opinion? Yes, this is a fact because it is always true. How about this one? Apples are delicious. Right, this is an opinion. Some people think apples are delicious, other people not so much. So if you're trying to determine if something is a fact, ask yourself these 2 questions. Is it always true? Can it be proven? And if the answer is yes, then that's how you know it's a fact. If you liked this video, then check out the Teaching Without Frills channel for even more. And if you're
All right. So fact and opinion. What is the difference between a fact? What is the difference between an opinion? I'm actually going to shove you into some breakout rooms for a 1-minute conversation. It's only going to be 1 minute, okay? What is the difference between a fact and an opinion, okay? 1 minute, very quickly. Here are your invites, and go. Some more. Let's go ahead and click on randomly. Timothy, what's the difference between a fact and an opinion?
A fact can be proven in a book or on a computer.
So there's some research. We call that research. So valid sources that are trustworthy, that can give us information that can be proven. Okay. For example, apples can be red. We could look at a photograph of an apple. We could hold an apple and see that it is red. That is a fact that apples can be red. Awesome. Thank you. So facts can be proven. They have research to back them up. Opinions are things that we think or feel. And as Justin pointed out, opinions can be different from person to person. Facts cannot be different. They are what they are. Okay. All right. So we have reviewed fact and opinion. Now we're going to take a look at this first activity together. We'll listen to our directions.
With your teacher, Read this paragraph and highlight all of the facts.
All right, so we are going to highlight facts. Remember, facts can be proven. They cannot be argued. They are not feelings. They are things that happened, that occurred, that are real, okay? That are true for everyone. I woke up this morning at 7:45 a.m. That is a fact. Why? Because you can look at the clock and you can prove that it was 7:45 a.m. Just like it is a fact that right now it is 9:12 a.m. That is a fact. Okay, if you live in Indiana, it is 9:12 a.m. You cannot say, I think it's noon. I think it's midnight. Nope, the sun is shining. It is awake. That is a fact. It is 9:13. We have clocks we can look at to reference. It feels like the morning air. There are facts that can prove that, okay? The temperature outside was 45 degrees, but the temperature in my room was 70 degrees. Guess what? More facts. Why? Because we have thermometers. So when we look at a thermometer that has measured using math and science the temperature of a room, so those can be proven, okay? Now, if we were to say it feels cold, that's an opinion because someone else might feel warm. But when we say 45 degrees, that can be proven with measurement tools. Questions on that? All right. It took me 1 hour to get ready for school. That's another fact. You can look at a clock and you can see what an hour is, and you can see if the hands have moved an hour. And if they have, that's a fact. There's proof for it. Okay. I had pancakes for breakfast. That is another fact. All right, because you can prove, look, here's the food that I ate. I put it in my mouth. That cannot be argued. No one can say, actually, I think you had strawberries for breakfast. Nope, because it's a fact what I already ate. And I put my coat on. I think that should say on. I put my coat on before I went outside. That is a fact. Why? Because you can see it with your eyes. I can see that you have a coat on your body. No one can look at you and say, you don't have a coat on, because we can use our eyes as proof. Okay? Questions on facts? All right. Now let's take a look at the same situation, but we're going to look at opinions.
With your teacher, read this paragraph and highlight all of the opinions.
So now we're going to take a look at opinions. So these are things that we feel or think, okay? This says, when I woke up this morning, I was still tired. That is an opinion because it's how someone feels. Remember, opinions are our feelings, our thoughts, and our likes and dislikes. Oops, likes, dislikes. Okay, so if you feel tired, someone else might wake up and feel fantastic. That's a feeling, so an opinion, okay? Next up, it was too early to be awake. Some of y'all I can see on your screens are up at like 6:30 working on stuff. You don't think it's too early. You're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when you woke up. So that is an opinion, too early. Some people might say it's not too early. You woke up late, right? Mrs. Erdis, she's a 4th grade teacher. She wakes up at 4:30 in the morning to work out. 4:30. So guess what? When y'all get up at 7, she thinks you slept too late. That is her opinion, okay? So that's an opinion. I wanted to stay home because school is boring. That's a terrible opinion. That is an awful thing to say. School is not boring. What a terrible opinion. Ha ha ha, just kidding. Okay, so school is boring. That's an opinion because some of you might think, school's actually pretty fun. School's a place I get to see my friends. School's not boring, it's okay. It's an opinion. However, my mom made the best pancakes in the world for breakfast. Well, guess what, Mom? You're wrong, because over fall break, I made pancakes that had blueberries in them, and those were the best. So your mom doesn't make the best pancakes. I do. See that opinion? You see how we can't have proof for that, right? So it's how we feel. And that put me in the best mood ever. That's an opinion. That's how they feel. That's their feeling, okay? Sometimes their opinion might be they're in a terrible mood, all right? Today will now be the greatest day of all time. Guess what? They're wrong. Why? Because the day that Axel was born was the greatest day of all time. Aww, that's my opinion, right? But does this person care about Axel being? No, they don't even know who Axel is, okay? So this is their opinion, and that is okay, all right? So do we see the differences between facts and opinions? Facts are going to have proof, measurement, research that we can look at and see it's true. Opinions are going to be a lot of our feelings and things that we like, okay? Questions about the difference between fact and opinion? It's a great time to ask questions, something that you might feel confused about, something you want more information about. All set. Oh, Sarah's agreeing with that opinion. Sarah in the chat said, I was still too tired because it was too early to be awake. She's agreeing with that opinion. All right, awesome. Okay. Last thing that we're going to look at is highlight the facts orange and the opinions yellow. I want your guys' help with this. So here's what we're going to do. You are going to use sign language in your camera. If you think that something is a fact, you are going to show me a sign language F. And I'll pull up a picture so that you can see that. A sign language F looks like this. So you're going to put your hand flat. The first finger is going to go down and you're going to put your thumb on it. So this is an F. This is a fact. Okay? So if a statement is a fact in the camera, I want you to make this sign. All right? It kind of looks like okay from the side, but our fingers are flat. Okay? So that's a fact. If you would like to say that the statement, oh, not a zero, an O. If you would like to say that a statement is an opinion, you will use a sign language O, and that simply looks like you're making an O. Sounds pretty straightforward. Okay. Awesome. So I'm going to check. Everybody show me fact. Show me what you're going to do for a fact. Good. Anton, show me what you're going to do for a fact with your hand. Good. Okay. Everybody show me opinion. Good. That's that O. Awesome. Okay. So here we go. The first two are done for us. It says, trees in Indiana make fall days pretty. That is an opinion because some people might think that trees that are green are prettier, right? Some people might think that trees that have snow in them are pretty. Some people might think that trees in fall are ugly because they're half naked. Half the leaves are on, half the leaves are off. So they think that's ugly, right? So this pretty word is an opinion word, all right? This one is a fact. Pines and other evergreen trees remain green throughout the year. That is a fact because we can go outside and look at that tree in the summer and it's green. We can look at it in the winter and it's green. We can look at it in the fall and it's green. We can look at it in the spring and it's green. That's a fact, okay? So those are opinions and facts. So here we go. I'm going to read one. You're going to show me fact, opinion. Here we go. Other trees in Indiana have leaves that are green in spring and summer. You all live in Indiana. Have you seen trees that are green in the spring and the summer? Is that a fact or an opinion? Show me on your camera. Awesome, good. That is a fact. So we will highlight that in orange. That is a fact. Oh, that's not really a very good orange color, is it? Let's get a darker orange. There we go. That's better. So other trees in Indiana have leaves that are green in the spring and summer. That is a fact because we can go outside, we can look at the trees and we can see that they are green, okay, in the spring and summer. Here's a new one. In autumn, these trees turn yellow, red, brown, or orange before they drop their leaves for the winter. Right now we're in autumn. So if you went outside, would it be your opinion or would it be fact that trees have yellow, red, brown, and orange leaves that fall to the ground? Fact or opinion? Show me on camera. Good, that is a fact, okay? Right now we can go outside, we can look at these trees, and we can see that they are in fact yellow, red, brown, and orange. And like some of y'all's chores, you know, you got to go outside and rake up the leaves so you know that they drop to the ground, right? Daniel's eyes got really big. He's like, shh, don't say that. My mom's going to hear you make me do it. All right. The blue skies of October and the brightly colored leaves are beautiful. What do you think? Fact or opinion? The blue skies of October and the brightly colored leaves are beautiful. Fact or opinion? I'm coming to look. Awesome. That is an opinion. Christopher, tell us why. What word in here makes it an opinion?
That they think the autumn sky and trees are beautiful. That's
Yeah.
their opinion.
Good. Beautiful is that opinion word. Some people might think, they're just okay. I don't really like them that much. Some people look at it and say, oh, this is terrible because that means winter's coming. So they don't think it's beautiful. They think it's a reminder. If you're like my husband, he says, great, it's going to get cold. And he gets mad when he sees the leaves changing colors. So that's an opinion. Awesome. Last two. Some mornings, dew on leaves sparkle in the sunlight. Fact or opinion? If you go outside and you look at leaves, can you see the dew? That's the wetness. And can you see it sparkling? Fact or opinion? This one's tricky. Most of us are saying fact, and I'm glad to see that because it's true. You can go outside on some of the mornings and you can see the dew on the leaves, and it does kind of have that sparkle. So you can kind of see the light of the sun on the leaves. Awesome. Last one. The colorful trees make fall the best season in the world. The colorful trees make fall the best season in the world. Fact or opinion? What do you think? Show me, show me, show me. I like it. Some of you have a thinking face on. You're trying to think. Good. Awesome. I do see that most of us are saying it is an opinion, and that is true. What word in this sentence makes it an opinion? What's the opinion word? The colorful trees make fall the best season in the world. Levin, what's the opinion word?
Best.
That's right. Some people might think it's the worst, or some people might think it's just okay, but best is a word that you can't prove, okay? There's no proof for that. It's just what someone feels. Awesome. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, this is very similar to what you are going to do today. You are going to be looking at some paragraphs and you are going to be highlighting the differences between facts and opinions. So this is the task that says on your own. You are going to click add response, and then there are 3 different tasks for you to do. There's slide 1, slide 2, and slide 3. You're going to read through these directions, and you can also click play instructions to listen to them if you need to. On slide 1, you're going to use the microphone to record your answer to 3 questions on the ticket. On slide 2, you're going to read the paragraph and highlight the facts orange and the opinions yellow, like we just did. On slide 3, you're going to think about an animal, which in your opinion would make the best pet. And you are not limited to normal pets. So you can choose any animal in the world that you think would be the best pet, okay? List facts and opinions about why that animal would make the best pet. So again, when you click on add response, you'll see that you have 3 slides. And there's directions on each slide that tell you what to do right at the top. And there are also view instructions that you can listen to if you need to. So you have 3 assignments or 1 assignment with 3 tasks inside of it that you are going to use to practice facts and opinions.